When I started writing nonfiction, I thought I was sharing my ideas. I didn't expect people to start seeing me differently or distancing themselves from me. Some thought I was observing them for a story, others thought that I was trying to sound like an authority. And somewhere in between, I had to figure out who I was. Of course, now after 8 years of being published author, I can say that I write nonfiction and children's book. But that time, it was not easy for me. Nonfiction writing is different. You don't hide behind characters. You write about your thoughts, real experiences, and real people. And I started noticing something subtle. In conversations, I was listening differently, not just as a person, but as a writer. And I think people felt that. Some pulled back, not because they didn't care, but because they were not sure how they are being perceived. There were moments when I could feel the distance. People were slightly guarded around me, and I understand why. When you are writing a nonfiction, there is this unspoken question: is this going to end up in the book you are writing? And that was hard for me because I never wanted people to feel like my story material. But I also couldn't ignore the way now I was observing the world. Then there was another side. Some people started treating me like I had all the answers just because I wrote about an idea. They assumed I had mastered them, and that created another tension because I wasn't trying to position myself as an expert. I was just trying to understand things like everyone else. I was the one who happened to write about those things. Also, once you publish your thoughts, people start assigning meaning to them. I had to learn how to walk a fine line now between sharing what I know and staying open to what I don't, between sounding confident and not coming across as arrogant, between being thoughtful and overthinking every word. And that balance didn't come to me naturally. I had to constantly work on myself. I had to ask myself, am I trying to be right or am I trying to be real? With time, I realized something important. Writing nonfiction is not about proving anything to anybody, it is about being honest. Writing nonfiction taught me to listen better, to speak better, to respect the weight of the words. Because words don't just express thoughts, they shape how people see you. Becoming an author didn't just change what I do, it changed how I show up in relationships, how I communicate, how I think about my responsibility. I became more aware, not just about my ideas, but my impact. And that's something I'm still learning. If you're thinking about writing nonfiction, just know it will change you. Not in how you think, but in how people see you. And you will have to decide every day how you want to show yourself in this space. If you have experienced something similar, I would really like to hear your story. Write in comments about your journey as a nonfiction writer. These days, I'm reading a book by Yuan Lee. It is called Dear Friend, From My Life, I Write to You in Your Life. If you like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, like it, and share this video with your friends. If you wish to buy my books, they are available in the English bookshop at Sodermau. I will see you in my next video.